What is going on YouTube? Gabon here and welcome to this new video. Today I wanted to show you something I've been working on for the last month or so, and it's a web project. It's a web app I built for university, and then it got out of hand and I just made it a full working web app, and it's called Lithium Projman. So first thing, let's get to the GitHub page, not to the actual web app. So this is Lithium Projman, GitHub page at least. As you see, it's fully open source. It's under the GPL version 3 license, so you're free to download this web app, look at the code, edit it, modify it, as long as you release the source code under the same license. And you can spin your own version of Lithium Projman on your server or on your home server or PC or Raspberry Pi. So let's actually get to the real website, lithiumprojman.no-ip.org. So basically this is what you see when you first open up the website and you don't have an account and you are not signed in. So you see a nice splash page, I really like this, and some cards here showing some key features of the project. The nice thing here is that this is responsive, kind of. So, yeah, this solution is not really the best. In fact, I'm working on modifying this completely. The source code is partially on GitHub. I just need some photos, really, to make every section look like this first splash page. So, yeah, I'm still working on it. And let's see what happens when you first open a website and want to sign up and use the website. So I press the sign up button and here we go. Nice sign up form. For reasons, Google Chrome or Chromium thinks that I can sign up with my login credentials. I'm just gonna make a sample account here. So monkey00. Because why not? Email. Now about email, I could implement email verification, but since this project is still under heavy testing, I need to be able to make fake accounts or accounts without an email address associated so that I can test it in actual production environment. So email and some random password. Not gonna tell you this anyway. There we go. We have monkey00. We are back to the home page and we have to get to the sign-in page. I am working on this. I should be authenticating you from the moment you actually sign up. So for now it's just like this. And then we just sign in. So monkey00 and my password. Sign in. And here we go. Nothing here, of course. So this is the actual website. The part I'm most proud of is the fact that it's responsive. I've used Polymer for the front end here, and I'm really happy of what came out of it. I gotta be honest, Polymer is not the best technology to be working on. In fact, it gave me quite a lot of headaches. But after you get around some problems, some actually common problems apparently, and the way that Polymer actually works, it's a breeze because it simplifies the front-end design process so much. And I'm not a designer, I'm not a web designer, so this was like the worst part of doing this project for me. But I'm actually pretty happy with the final result. Even the little logo here, I made it in Inkscape. It's really simple. It came out without really any meaning. I just started drawing in Inkscape and this thing came out and I liked it, and so I kept it. And here we have a seemingly Android-like user interface. So we have a navigation drawer on the left here and some stuff on the drawer, like my tasks that will show we'll get there later. Okay, and user settings here, as you see, I'm using paper dialogues. So really I'm making a big use of paper dialogues in this project just because they're convenient. You can have your window for doing your stuff, but you don't need to get to another page. So you're still on the same page and you have this nice paper dialog. And I could do this without any particular trickery. So just use paper dialogues and they even look pretty good. So it's fine. And we have some settings here, like the possibility to change the profile picture. So we're gonna use a random picture. Set, why not? So we just press submit here, and here we go. Yeah, it's transparent, so it kind of looks weird, but it's okay, and it works fine. You see here, see your username. Then, as I showed you before, this drawer here is drag sensible, so if you're using a smartphone, it will act just like a normal Android app, I guess, kind of. So if you don't want to slide, or you cannot slide for some reason, if you're using Internet Explorer, and I'm not sure if this is gonna work, but again, why would anyone use Internet Explorer? Oh, right, Windows Phone users. Anyway, you can use this button here, and it's really, I just really put it there for consistency and for people that don't expect to be sliding this menu here from the left side of the screen. It's a bit unusual for a website, I admit it, but it looks damn good. And once you are used to that, it gets so natural, and it works really, really good on the smartphone. So I'm really happy of what I managed to obtain here. So nothing here. As you see, we are in the project section. This is the home section of the website for signed up users. So we're just gonna create a project now. So we just press this little floating button here, fab. Oh, and if you don't know what it does, you just place your pointer in there and you see a nice tooltip. So add project, and we can just add a new project and just press create here like this, and boom, we got our fresh new project. So you see there is a little flag here. As you place the mouse on top of it, you see another tooltip. It says you are the author. And I think this is pretty nice, actually. I try to use many symbolic icons where possible to kind of make the interface lighter to the site, but also using the tooltips, it's easier to make people understand what they're looking at. So we're gonna open this up. And again, nothing here because this project has no tasks and no notes. So we're in the to-dos menu. I should remove this button here because we are in the to-dos menu. And there is the notes menu, which is practically the same since we don't have any notes. So let's get back to the to-dos. Then we can get back to projects and get back to the Test Monkey project. You see, you even see the name here in the top. And we have project settings. You can invite someone by email, and this actually works. So this is a proof that I can send email. So when you invite someone with an email, what happens is that if you invite someone that is already signed up for Lithium Projman, or the particular instance of Lithium Projman that you're running, then the person you're sending the email to gets the same message, but if he's signed up, then the link that is in the email will just add them to the project and nothing more. If he isn't registered though, when he clicks the link in the email, it will first let him register and then add him to the project automatically. And this is a pretty nice thing, I guess. I implemented it with a kind of a trickery, but it works and it works fine. I should do some cleanup probably, but for now it works and it's good. And then you see participants, and of course, you see all participants except yourself, and there are no other participants here, so for now it's empty. And then you have a delete this project button here with a nice checkbox here, so that you don't accidentally delete the project you're working on. So let's try to invite someone else. I think I will just use my actual account here. Let me actually invite myself here. So send invitation. As you see, there's a spinner here, pretty nice. And this was kind of needed because this process could take this much time, as you've seen, but it could even take several seconds. So it was kind of needed because the user gets no other input from the website telling him that this is working or not. So here it is. Then I'm just gonna check my email real quick. So as you see here, there is this little email, monkey00 email test00@fakemail.com. Invited you to join this project, Test Monkey on Lithium Projman. Click the link below to join Monkey00 now. And here we go. There we go. Pretty nice, huh? So as you see here, there's this little seed face here instead of the little badge, and you see Monkey00. It means Monkey00 is the author. And here we go. So 2 instances of Lithium Projman running with 2 different users in the same project. You see project 19. So what we're gonna do now is create a new to-do. And as you see here, I can do some pretty nice stuff here. So first thing, the title. Do these details or that. Again, the details are optional here, and then I can assign it to someone to do it. So I can assign it to Gabmus. As you see, my name is now bold, or to Monkey00. Actually, I have both selected. So when I create this to-do, you see it's assigned to both Gabmus and Monkey00 by, well, me, Monkey00. As I refresh the page here, there we go. So Monkey00 created this to-do and assigned it to me and Monkey00. Pretty nice, huh? As you see, there are some little differences here and there. First thing you will probably notice is this menu here that contains delete and edit. So of course, the only one that can delete or edit the to-do is the actual author. So what happens here is that I just cannot delete or edit the to-do, of course, because I'm not the author of the to-do itself. But what I can do is mark it as done, and as you see here, as I refresh the page here, it's gonna be marked as done, and I can comment. So going to comments, you see a pretty similar interface, same to-do card here, and then add comment card. You see the 3-dot menu remains still, since it might be useful to have it even in the comment section. So let me add the comment. How fast you done this? And then submit. And as you see, the same comment is here and there. It's the same. I can add another comment. That was pretty fast. There you go. Comments. It's nice. It's pretty. So what we're gonna do now is just delete this to-do here, or not. You can just edit it, do this or that, and change assignments. So for instance, let's just change the assignment here. You see now the assignment changed. We can delete the to-do, and what it's gonna do is, yeah, we're back to the to-do section, and there's nothing there. If I refresh, as you see, I got a not found error, of course, since the to-do 17. Anyway, let's get back to Task Monkey. What I can do here is, let's create a couple to-dos. Alright, so as you see here, the to-dos are the same. They are ordered by date and time. So the most recent is on the bottom, and the oldest one is on the top. Then we go to notes, for instance, and we want to create a new note. Notes are practically like to-dos, but they don't have the little checkbox because they're notes. They cannot be done. You can just delete them. And the difference is that you can write a note. So you see there's some little problems here with the text entry here, but it really depends on the browser you're using. If it's weird, but it works, and I'm looking into that. But for now, it's not a priority. And I can choose to just create this note and pin it on the top. What does this mean? If I create it and I'm in the notes section, as you see, I see the author, like in the to-dos, and I see this little landmark here that means pinned on top. And if I refresh the to-dos page, on here, as you see, this important note is pinned on top of the to-dos too. And this is pretty interesting. This was something I really wanted to do because it's important to have the possibility to pin a note like rules for the project and the various roles of the participants, like for instance, developers, web designers, marketing experts, I don't know. That's something really nice here. So if I just get back to the projects here, let's get to my already existing project. So let me create a to-do for myself, and I just create it. Then I get to my tasks. Now here I see all the tasks across the projects that I have to do that are assigned to me. And I can just see them, go to the comments, and delete or edit the ones that I created. But most importantly, I can go to the parent project, and I can see and go to the parent project with a button on the bottom of the card like this. So if I want to get to Task Monkey to see the status of the project and relate it to the task, I can just press that button and it works. So yeah, I think that's basically it. Now let's do something really stupid now. So we are in project 19, and we can go to the project settings. As you see, I am one of the participants, so Gabmus is one of the participants, and as you see, I can kick him, and I just kicked myself out of the project. So if I just try to reload that page, as you see, it takes me back to the projects view. And as you see, something changed here. So Monkey00, which is the author of the project, also known as administrator, is now the author of everything that Gabmus has done in the project. And of course, any assignment that was related to Gabmus is completely gone. And as you see, now there are to-dos that are assigned to no one. What I'm going to do now is get again to the project settings and just delete this project. As you see, oh, I should have changed. Oh, okay. This window on the back here should be gone. I already pushed the update on GitHub, but for reasons I still haven't updated the live version on the server to the GitHub version. So for now there is this little bug, but it's nothing important actually. So are you sure you want to delete this project? Everything inside it will be gone forever, of course. If I just press yes, I'm sure, and confirm the deletion, everything in this project and everything related to it is gone forever. So this is my work. I'm pretty proud of it, and I really hope you like it too. Let's get to the source code here, and let me show you something actually more interesting. So let me tell you something about how the project was realized. So as you see, there's a little README here that explains the basic setup for the project. So Lithium Projman was realized using Django as a web backend, and Django is basically a framework that is based on Python, kind of, because it's more like a big Python scaffold / library / application pre-made to work and to be modified. It's really nice. If you have to do like a small or even a big web project, web app, or whatever you want to call it, website, even a blog, you can do it with Django. I'm really happy with how Django works and how easy it is to learn, especially if you're familiar with Python like I am. And even if you're not, Python is really damn simple. You can just learn in how to use Django in a week. I used some other stuff here and there, like Pillow. Pillow is basically an image library for Python, and that's needed for Django to store kind of store images in the database. So Pillow is a requirement for deploying Lithium Projman, and Bower is an optional requirement, since Bower is the package manager that you need to use to work with Polymer. So if you, as I wrote here, if you want to fiddle with the Polymer repos and you want to update Polymer or install some other components because you want to modify the project, then you need Bower. If you're curious, you can go to the GitHub repo and fork it, modify it, see how it works and all this kind of stuff, and just enjoy some new free software that I wrote. And let me tell you this thing. The thing that I'm probably most proud of about this project is that it's completely free software. And I'm not just talking about open source. It's free software. It's using the GPL v3 license. And this means it's effective. It's highly effective. And something I really like about the GPL3 license is that if you make a project with a GPL3 license, and if the project is really damn good, and this is not the case for Lithium Projman, but anyway, if the project you're making is really good and it's under the GPL v3 license, this means that anyone that wants to use your code and modify it has to release the source code of the modification under the same license. And that's like the best thing that you could do to software ever, because if your project is good, or even if you don't think it's good, but if someone else gets there and sees your project and says, well, this is actually a pretty good project, I could monetize on it, it's okay. I mean, if you're releasing the source code, it's part of the equation. I mean, but if you're using a more permissive license like the BSD license, they can do basically whatever they want, and they can even modify the code and keep it closed so that you don't have any gain from it. But if you use the GPL v3 license, this means that even if someone else wants to go and sell your project, a modified version of your project, doesn't really matter. I don't care about that. But they will have to release the source code of the modified project. So I think that's a pretty great thing, honestly. So guys, this is gonna wrap up this pretty unusual video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please press the thumbs up button down there, and also remember to subscribe to my channel if you want more of this. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll be seeing you in the next one.